What is going on, guys? This is Andy with Andy Z Anime, and today I'm going to be reacting to a brand new series. Now, I know I am a little late reacting to it. I want to go ahead and react to this brand new series called Lord of the Mysteries. We've gotten some feedback from some of the anime community, and I have heard that this is supposed to be potentially the next Solo Leveling in terms of popularity and in terms of potentially being a really good anime. So I'm looking forward to doing reactions for it on the channel. Share these videos with your friends who enjoy anime reaction channels. And also, guys, please feel free to check out my other reaction videos on my channel, as I will leave a link into the description of this video down below. With that being said, guys, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So far, this is looking visually appealing. Was he dreaming? Did he just somehow manage to gain possession of a supernatural notebook diary? Did he reincarnate as somebody? So is this character Klein but got reincarnated from another time? And so he has his old life memories, but also Klein's memories? He looks like he's in a fantasy version of like the industrial. He looks like he's not necessarily fantasy, but like he looks like he's in the industrial age of Europe. Again, the animation and visuals seem pretty wild. To being followed. Is he gonna get his fortune read? Yeah, he kind of called her bluff on that. It appears he would seem rather skeptical when it came to fortune telling. Beast Tamer? Is this is he looking to move forward on the path of divinity? Has he been chosen to gain the powers? Are these potential god candidates? Yo, this is wild, man. Well, he already has a right to be a little suspicious of this man. Really? I don't know, man. This show seems pretty weird. I don't know if he's speaking to them through a clone or a split, or like some sort of avatar creation. They're willing to do the dirty work for you. So they're going by tarot card name of a group. Yeah, the cops showed up. Oh, so the guy who followed him mysteriously just happens to be police? No, I think you succeeded. I think the problem is the guy who he is now is transferred into this man's body. That little kid just shoplifted. Yo, you didn't get splashed? Do what is happening? Just like, did he accidentally trigger some of his new abilities? Did he encounter some sort of vampire faction? Did he have another random dream? So the notebook that seems to have magical qualities is a item of interest. To join the Beyonders. Okay, guys, that was Lord of the Mysteries episode 1. I'm willing to give this a couple more episodes. My thoughts are that the visuals of this particular series is absolutely phenomenal. So the thing is with this particular series, at least for now, there's a lot happening, and I feel like there's also information that you would need to know if you read the Chinese manga of this. And there just seems to be a lot of information kind of coming at you in the first episode. So from what I understand, this young man is kind of looking into the power of the gods, this divine tree, and something that has to do with being able to obtain the abilities of the gods. We do get the character that he seems to be possessing had committed suicide and that somehow crossed time and space and is now in this particular character who seems to have a lot of mixed memories going on. And there seems to be some weird things happening with these potential god like powers kind of coming into play a little bit, where it seems that he has this ability to summon other people in an alternate plane. Now, I don't know if he kind of already had these abilities resting within him and that certain events triggered these powers, and that if he's talking or communicating to these summoned followers through an avatar or through some sort of clone. But it seems like some weird stuff happening there. There seems to also be some additional information in regards to this character that the young man is now possessing, And again, there's a lot of information happening that I feel like there's probably other information prior to all these events from the manga that gives you that inside information to kind of allow you to understand what the characters are going through, who they are, and what is going to happen to these characters as the story progresses. But honestly, I'm not really sure. I had a hard time following along with all of the information that was kind of being given to us. Some of the information I understood and was able to kind of follow along with, but other information that was kind of being thrown at us, I'm not necessarily sure from an anime only perspective. Important basically to the story. So I'm kind of looking for something that's maybe not super confusing and not too difficult to follow. Yeah, my initial thoughts basically were that the visuals were absolutely stunning, and I'm hoping that the story itself will be a little bit easier to follow as the story of this series progresses. I did find it interesting. It just seemed like a lot of information and trying to follow and make sense of what's going on with everything. So I'm willing to give this another at least 2 or 3 episodes just to kind of see if I'm able to kind of follow along and understand it a little bit better. Of course, if not, we will choose another anime as well. But interesting overall, unique storytelling, and I'm kind of curious to see what the importance of this character's journal is and what the abilities and godlike potential powers sorts that are going to be utilized for the main character and perhaps there for his followers as an extension. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that all plays out, of course. And as always, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below for more video content. And remember, guys, we are aiming for 100 subscribers next. So again, it does mean the world to me when you guys take the time to show your love and support by hitting that like and subscribe button. This is Andy with Andy Z Anime. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time.